So yesterday we have seen, completely about arithmetic operators. Okay. Now we will see the important points of other operators. Okay, that is, logical operators are very important. Now, first, before teaching logical operators, I would like to teach you relational operators and talk to you about some Boolean concepts here. Okay. Now, I want to create a file. How do I create a file? Okay. I have to click here, new. Okay, and I have to click for Java. So it will only tell me some new file, right? It will only give me some new file. So what it is, always one class should be there. A class should have a name. Okay, a class should have a name. I can give this name anything. Maybe I'll tell um, demo. Okay, demo 2, because demo is already there. I would like to give a different name for this. That is demo 2. Now this D, whatever you're seeing, I have written uppercase, but it is not compulsory that it should be uppercase. I can write lowercase d also, no problem. Okay. Let me show it to you. I will tell save. Okay. I'll tell save. And when I'm saving, I should be saving it as lowercase demo 2. Like this. This is what I have to do. So, see, no problem. Now I can compile and I can execute. But it is not a good convention as a programmer to name the class, okay, as lowercase. We have to make class as uppercase. So if I execute, it will tell whatever is in system.out.println, then hello world it will tell. Fine. Now, okay. So I'll be teaching you about relational operators now. Okay. So I'll be creating new blank presentation. Okay. So let's talk about relational operator. Now, what is this relational operator? Okay, it will tell you the relation between two values. Okay, relational operator will tell you the relation between two values. Okay, the examples of relational operators are like this: less than, greater than, less than or equals to, greater than or equals to, double equals to, not equals to. Okay, these are the relational operators. Okay. Now, how to use them? Okay, let's see how to use them. Now, I will tell is 5, okay, greater than 2. This is how we have to use them. Okay. Now you think, don't you think 5 is greater than 2? So if I ask a person, is 5 greater than 2, he will tell yes, or he might tell no. So human beings will answer me in the form of yes or no, right? So human beings will answer me in the form of yes or no. But how will the computer answer me, right? Computer will answer me in a Boolean way. Okay. So relational operator, it always, okay, it, okay, let me move it here. It is disturbing. Okay. So it, always it returns, it returns a Boolean value. Okay, a Boolean value. In the meanwhile, before I go to the next topic here, before I continue this topic, please comment whether you are understanding and whether the video is clear, whether the audio is clear. Can you please comment here whether everything is clear? Yes. Okay. Okay. Fine. So what you have to understand, your relational operator, it will always give you yes or no, that is Boolean values. Okay. And Boolean value means, it is true and false. It is true and false. So yes, is 5 greater than 2? Yes, the answer for this, okay, the answer for this will be true. Okay, TRUE. I'm sorry, yeah. Answer will be TRUE here. And in Java, true and false are in lowercase only. Okay, that is in lowercase. So what I will do is I will like to give an example here. Boolean value means it is TRUE or it is FALSE, where everything is in lowercase. This is our Boolean values. Fine. So let me take some more examples here. Now, it is applicable for numbers. Okay, you have to understand that your relational operator. Okay, tell me one thing. I have told in the first day of the classes, right? Is this a unary operator or is this a binary operator? What it is? Can you guys comment and tell me? Is this a unary operator or a binary operator? What it is? Yes, okay, it's a binary operator, because if a operator has a two operand, okay, that is 5 and 2, it has two operand, that's why it's a binary operator. Yes, so this binary operator, it always returns Boolean value, either true or false it will return. But what it accepts, the operand, the operand should be what type? It should be number type only. Okay, the operand should be number type only. Now number means, don't think that it is an integer. No, number means integer, byte, short, float, double, anything. Okay, so it takes anything here. So I can ask like this also: is 5.5, is it greater than 5? I'm asking a question. Is 5.5 greater than 5? Yes, answer is true. I want you to understand, yes or no. So it takes either integer or float, double, anything. Okay, but it should be number. It should be number. That's it. So I hope you have understood here also. Okay, let's see. Yes, these two things. Let's compile and let's test it whether this is true or false. Is 5.5, is it greater than 5? Can you tell me, what is the output here? What is the output here? What is the output? Okay. Okay. Only Rishi has answered here. Anyone else wants to answer? Okay. Habib. Okay. Yes. So most of you telling, all of you are telling the right answer. Since I have enclosed this within double quotes, whatever you enclose within double quotes, as it is, it will print. So definitely, if I compile and execute, okay, it will tell the same answer. Whatever I have told in double quotes, that one it will tell. Let's see. See, we got that answer. Okay, that's why you should not tell within double quotes. So yes, is 5.5 greater than 5? See, you will see that answer is true. So what you have understood, our relational operator, okay, it takes numbers and always gives Boolean value. It always returns Boolean value. So it always, it's operand. Operand must be of what type? Okay, I'll write here. Always return Boolean value. Operand. Okay. Operand must be number. Operand must be a number. That is, in the brackets, I will tell this number means, okay, it can be float or integer. Number means either float or int, any type, any number it can be. So let's take some more examples for this relational operator. Okay, so is 5.5, okay, is it equals to, okay, no, let's not take about equals to, maybe is 5.5, is it less than 5? What's the answer? No, 5.5 is not less than 5, right? The answer is false. Okay, why answer is false? Because 5.5 is not less than 5. Then is 2 less than 5? Yes, 2 is less than 5. Answer is true. Okay, so is 5 less than or equals to 5? Okay, what's the answer? Less than or equals to. So what it will do is, first it will check, is 5 less than 5? No, 5 is not less than 5. But don't you think 5 is equals to 5? So Answer is true. Okay, because it has two conditions here. It has two conditions. One is less than, and one more is equals to. Okay, so that's the reason here. 5 is not less than 5, but 5 is equals to 5. That's why the answer is true. Okay, is 5? Is it equal to 5? Yes, answer is true. Okay, is 2? Is it equal to 5? No, answer is false. Okay, why answer is false? Because 2 is not equal to 5. So if I ask whether 2 is not equal to 5, what is the answer? Answer is true. Okay, because whatever the statement you have told, it is true. That is the reason. 2 is not equal to 5, and that is what it is telling. So it is true here. So this is what it is in the relational operator. Okay, you have to understand. See, everyone will tell you relational operator, right? It will tell true or false, but no one will specifically tell. It will always return a Boolean value, and it always accepts a number. Okay, so you must understand that as a programmer, what it accepts, what it returns. Okay, you take a screenshot of this screen. So I hope you have taken the screenshot. Okay. Fine. Now I'll clear this. Let's go for logical operator. Okay, let's go for the logical operator. This is important and interesting here. Logical operator. So what are the logical operators? The logical operators are, okay, and, double and, here, or, and, it is not. Okay, this is how it is. So before going to this logical operator, we have to know truth table of the logical. We have to know truth table. Maybe EC people and CS people, triple E background people, for you already know what is the truth table of AND operators, right? But if you are mechanical, it might be slightly difficult to you, but don't worry. Okay, if you know English, you can understand this very clearly. The truth table I would like to draw here. Okay, this is called as truth table. Means okay, if this is the input, what is the output? That is how it is. For and I would like to tell the truth table for and operator. Okay, fine. So for and operator, okay, if we have A and B means two input. Then there is Y. Okay, there is a Y here, which is output. So if you have, okay, 0 and 0, I'm talking about and operator. Okay, I'm talking about and operator here. The truth table and means in English. What do you mean by and? Okay, in English, see, if you tell I want, I want mobile also, and I want its back cover also. I want mobile also, and means I want both the things, right? The same thing here also. Okay, if you tell and, only if the both input are high, the output will be high. Okay, only if both input are 1, then only your output will be 1. That's the meaning of and means compulsory. Okay, if both input are 1, then one output is 1. Now tell me, A and B, are both input 1? No, that's why the output will be 0. 0 1. Here, are the both input 0? No, output is 0. 1 0. Are the both input 0? No, output is 0. But here, if I write 1 1, don't think now the both input are high. Yes, when both input are high, then only your output is high. This is how it is in your and truth table operator. Okay, I hope you have understood this truth table. Okay, you can by heart, or you can remember that in and operator, only if both condition are high, then only output is high. Let's come to an OR operator here. Okay, let's come to OR operator. Okay. A, B, and Y, right? So 0, I'll write all the 4 cases, possible cases: 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Okay. So in OR operator, it's like English OR, right? If it is this, or if it is that, any one of them, it is fine for me. So in that cases, we have to use OR operator. So in OR operator, the thing is like this. That is, if any one of the if any one of the input is 1, output will be 1. Okay. You see here 0 and 0. Yes, 0 or 0. In 0 or 0, is any one of the input is 1? No. If any one of them is 1, output is 1. But there, none of them are 1, so output is 0. Now here 0 and 1. In 0 and 1, is any one of the input is 1? Yes, your output will be 1. 1 and 0, is any one of the input is 1? Yes, your output will be 1. 1 and 1, is any one of the input is 1? Yes, both are 1, no problem. If any one of them is 1, your output will be 1 here like this. So this is the truth table for OR operator. Okay, I hope this is clear for you. Okay, and what's the truth table for NOT operator here? Okay, I want you to understand one thing. Okay, your OR operator and AND operator, it is a binary operator, but your NOT operator is unary operator. It's a unary operator. It means it's only one operand. So there is only one operand A, and there is output Y. Okay, NOT of 0 is 1, and NOT of 1 is 0. It's vice versa, like that. Okay, NOT of 0 is 1, and NOT of 1 is 0. Okay, now I want you to answer. I want you to answer here. If I write a program, that is 1 and okay, let's say maybe 0 and 0. Can you guys tell me what is the answer? 0 and 0. The guys maybe who attended my previous classes, you will answer right answer, I think. Let's see. Okay, what is 0 and 0? Okay. 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 Yeah, you're okay. You are great. Yes, yes. So I'm very happy, that all of you told 0. Okay. Maybe one of the person has told error. Okay. But all of you have told 0. I'm very happy. I'm happy because it is not the right answer. I'm happy because it's the wrong answer. So I actually know, like, what is your level, maybe, how much you know in detail. So when you don't know, then I can teach, right? Yes. So watch here. Those who are telling 0, whether you are right or wrong, let's see. Let's see. So I will ask here, what is 0 and 0. Now, some of you have confusion, whether it is 0, whether it is, 0 or error. Let's see. I will compile now. Okay. When I compile, let's see what will happen. See, are you seeing the output here? Yes. Don't worry, because from now onwards you will be more careful. Okay. That is how I will teach. See, what is the error message it is telling? Okay. What is the error message it is showing? It is telling bad operand type. Okay. Yes, I would like to give an example here. Okay. Yes. So what I had written actually like this. Okay, 0 and 0 I had written. Yes, this is what I had written. So it is telling bad operand type. What is operand here? Okay, this is our operand. This is our operand. Agree or not? These two are our operands. Yes, I have told in the class. And is a this is a operator. This is a operator. Okay. So what it is telling? Bad operand types means the type of the operand is bad. Type of the operand is bad. Now what is the type here? Don't think it is integer type. Don't think it is integer type. Yes. So it is telling, a first type, it is integer. Okay. Just wait a minute. Okay. Yes. So it is telling first type is integer and second type is also integer. Yes. Our first and second type are integers. And compiler is telling it is a bad operand type. Means we should not give that type. We should have given something else type. Okay. I want you to understand that, which means your and operator, it doesn't accept integer type. Okay. In relational operator, it accepted number type operand, but logical operator, it doesn't accept number type operand. Okay. So it is telling it is a bad operand type. Okay. It's a bad operand type for binary. Yes, I have told you, right? And operator, is it a binary or unary operator? It's a binary operator. So it is telling like that, right? So bad operand type for unary or binary operator. Which operator? And operator. So exactly error message you have understood now, right? And they are also telling in which line number error is happening, line number 5. So yes, it's a bad operand. So it is telling, one error is there. First type is integer, second type is integer. Yes. So please take this screenshot. Please take this screenshot once. I hope you have taken the screenshot. Now, I'll clear and I'll close. Yes, so watch here, okay? So I will give a note for you now. Here, what it will tell? It's an error. Okay, it's an error. Okay, why? Because you already know, which means our logical operator, I'll write here, logical, okay, logical operator, okay, it accepts, okay, it accepts only, okay, only Boolean operands. It accepts only Boolean operands. Okay? I want you to be clear with this. It doesn't accept number. It doesn't accept, integer operand, float operand, string operand. No, it only accepts Boolean operand. Here I have written 0, 0 only for you to understand the truth table. What you have to understand is wherever there is 0, it is false. Wherever there is 1, it is true. Okay, that is how you have to understand. Okay, which means the example which I have to give, okay, the correct example which I have to give is like this. That is, I have to ask, false and false. This is what I have to ask. Now, don't you think, both are Boolean operand? Yes, when both are Boolean, then only your output will be Boolean. So what is false and false? False and false, we'll see. False and false is false. So answer will be false here. So this is the way to write it. Okay, this is the way to write it. So logical operator, it accepts only Boolean operands. Okay, and it accepts Boolean operand. Then what does it return? Okay, what does it return? It returns, okay, it returns Boolean value. It returns Boolean value. Okay, I think it is clear for you, right? Your logical operator, it accepts Boolean value, it returns Boolean value. Okay, please take this as screenshot. So Suraj has asked one question, what is the difference between single and double and? This I will tell in more detail in the next class, okay? Because that's a tomorrow's topic. Your single and operator, single or operator, it is a bitwise operator, okay? So definitely tomorrow we will look into it. Okay, don't worry, complete detail I will give. As of now, I think everyone has taken this screenshot. Okay, so okay, so let's go back to the editor and we'll test this. False and false, false and false. False and false is false. Now, what will happen if I write a single AND operator? Is it allowed? Okay. Yes, it is allowed. In the tomorrow class, I will tell what is this operator. This is a bitwise operator. So you watch here, false and false. If I write, the answer will be same only. You don't have to worry. It is false. Okay. The answer will be same. Okay. That's what I wanted to tell you. Yes. Now, then everything is here. Truth table. What is true? Okay. True. TRUE. And okay, what is true and false? Okay, in and operator, okay, if any one of them is false, don't you think the output is false? Yes. Okay, that's why here output is false. Okay, truth table you have to by heart. Okay, or you can understand by practicing. Okay, so this is false. Okay, why? Because in and operator, and means it is very strict, right? Yes, it is very strict. It can be true only if all the operand are true. Okay, fine. So I hope you have understood here, right? What is the answer here? In the true or false, what is the answer here? True or false? Answer is yes. In OR operator, OR means okay. If any one of them is true, whole output is true. Okay. So I can give a notes like this. Okay, I will give a notes here for you. Watch here. Okay. For OR operator. Okay. Maybe I'll change the color here. in this color, yes, in OR operator, okay, in OR operator, if if any operand, if any operand is true, okay, then, okay, I will maybe minimize this, then output, okay, then output is true, okay, yes. But in AND operator, if any operand is false, okay, then output, okay, is false. I hope, if you remember this much, you can answer any kind of question in this. Please, take this screenshot once. Take this screenshot. Okay. I hope you have taken the screenshot here. Okay. Now, what I like to tell you is important thing. Okay. Till now you have understood what's the output, right? If this is the question, this will be the output you have understood. Okay. Before I go there, I would like to talk about unary operators. That is the not operator. Okay. So I would erase everything. Okay. Erase. See, in the not operator we had, right? So how we can use it? You can tell not of true. What is not of true? Okay. Now you guys tell me, what is not of 0? What is not of 0? Can you guys tell me? Can you please comment here? What is not of 0? What is not of 0? 1. Yes, very good. Very good. Yes. Yes. All of you are right. Answer is 1 only. Okay. Let's see. All of you answer. What is not of 0? What is not of 0? Why only 4 guys are answering here? What is not of 0? What is not of 0? Is it 1? Is it 1? Okay. What are you doing, guys? Huh? It is not 1. Okay. Purposefully, I have given not of 0 because I knew that, yes, I knew that all of you will tell 1. What was the point which I, okay, false. Okay. See, what was the point which I told? You're not, don't you think it's a logical operator? And all logical operator require what type of operand? Your logical operator, it requires Boolean operand only. Are you understanding? This is a logical operator, and all the logical operator requires Boolean operand only. Is this a Boolean operand? No, it is not a Boolean operand, right? So it will tell error. What error it will tell? It will tell bad operand type. Okay, it will tell bad operand type where the first type is integer, right? So bad operand type for each operator, binary operator. Let's see, let's see. Yes, I'll write here not of, not of 0. Let's see. See, bad operand type. Okay, int, bad operand type. Which is the bad operand type? First type is int. For which operator? For binary or unary operator. It's a unary operator. Which operator? Not operator. And which line number? Line number 5. So I hope you have understood, So in the future, please don't do this mistake. But now if I tell not of false, okay, it will give me, yes, it's a Boolean value. So it will return me a Boolean value. So this is what it is, okay? Yes. Yes, not of false is true and not of true is false. Let's see. Not of true is false. So I hope this is clear for you guys, Yes. Okay. Fine. Now, so everyone knows the answer now, right? If I give you a question, you can tell whether it is true or false. But what you have to understand, is the priority here. Which has the highest priority? See, you are not, okay, I have told you, your unary operator, anywhere, okay, anywhere, any operator, it might be arithmetic operator, it might be logical operator, relational operator, or it can be other operators. Whenever there is a unary operator, Means if an operator has only one operand, it has the highest precedence. Okay, so your not operator has the highest precedence. Precedence is high. Then comes your and operator. Its precedence is medium. Okay, and comes your or operand, whose precedence priority is low. Okay, this is what I want you to understand. This is for logical operator only. This is for logical operator. Which has the highest precedence? Not. Okay. Then which has the medium precedence? Your and operator. Which has a low precedence? Or operator. Okay. So this is what I want you to understand. So please take a screenshot of this once. Take a screenshot of this. Okay. Okay. Why I am telling the precedence? Why? Because what we have done for arithmetic operator, we have evaluated, right? When multiple values are given, how to evaluate that we'll see now. Okay. So what if the question is like this, right? That is true. Okay. And not of false and or let's say here, let's not write and maybe I'll tell or false or true, or let's say not of true, okay, not of true and true. Okay, yes, this is what we will write. Now, if you have to evaluate this, because what you're doing, we are seeing that in one line there are multiple operators. If there are multiple operators, then which method we have to follow? Highest priority elimination method. Okay, highest priority elimination method. Which has the highest priority? Not. Okay, so what I would like to do is I would like to mark here wherever there is not, you have to evaluate that only. You have to evaluate that only. Other operators you have to keep as it is. So let's see if I evaluate that. Okay, so first it will be true here as it is true. Then and is there. Okay, what is not of false? Not of false is true. Okay, true. Then or operator. Then false as it is you write. Okay. Then or operator. What is not of true? It is false. Then and operator. Then it is true here. Okay, it is true. Then yes, highest priority we have eliminated. Now next I have to evaluate next highest priority. Which is the next highest priority now? And operator. So I would like to select all the and operators, Yes, and operator, and this operator has two operand, that two operand I have to group. This operator has two operand, that two operand I have to group. Yes. So let's see now. Okay. What is true and true? True and true is true. Yes. If both the input is true, then the output is true. Other operator is, or as it is false, or okay. What is false and true? False and true. False and true is false, right? False and true is false. Okay, so we have removed that also. Now, yes, in OR operator, okay, from left to right, we have to solve, What I have told in OR operator, if any one of them is true, your output is true. That's why the output of this is true here. Okay, output of this is true. So I hope you have understood here, right? So how to evaluate that? Same thing what you've done for arithmetic operator, same procedure here also. Not only here, same procedure everywhere also. Okay, same procedure everywhere, whatever operand operator it might be, same procedure you have to follow. Highest priority elimination. Okay, please take this screenshot, and meanwhile, please comment whether you have understood or not. Okay. So see, definitely, I could have given you one classwork, right? I can only give you true and false, all the things I can give. Why to waste our time? If you understood this and if you practice, on your own, you can do it on your own. Okay, and don't worry, no one will ask these kind of questions. That is why. But it is very important for us to solve in the hacker rank. We will not use this logic directly, but indirectly, these kind of logics will be used. Okay, fine. So I'll close this. Okay. Now, very important thing which I have not told you yet. Okay, very important thing, that is how it is evaluated. I have not told you, because once you understand that, completely logical operator, you'll understand the reason. Okay, this is why it is called. Okay, now watch here. Okay, it's very interesting now. Now, okay, what I would like to, what I will do is, I will, I will unmute some of you guys. Okay, I will unmute some of you guys because this has to be interactive. Okay, I will unmute. Okay, Anindita Das, I will unmute you. Acer03, I will unmute you. 71191, I will unmute you. Okay, please, guys, yeah. So Deepanshu, yes, Deepanshu, I will unmute you. So guys, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So see, this has to be interactive, okay, so that you'll understand, completely. So you 5 guys I have selected. I want to see which of you guys will answer this fast. Okay. In and operator, don't you think if any one of them is false, the output is false? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you have to talk like that. Okay. So first, before that, I would like to, all of you guys, who are unmuted, please tell hello. Please tell hello.
Hi, sir.
Okay. So one guy has told hi. Then anyone else?
Hello, sir.
Okay, you're also. Then one more person.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So you guys can definitely talk. Yeah. So let's talk about and operator here. I want to see out of you guys, who will answer first. Okay.
False.
Huh?
False.
False.
Are you sure? Because I have not completed my question yet.
False, sir.
I have not completed question. I want to give some more true values here. Okay. Yes. So all of you told answer is false, right? Why? Because even in and operator, even if one condition is false, your output will be false. Agree or not, everyone? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you guys, don't you think you thought logically? You guys thought logically. Compiler also thought logically only. That's why the name is logical operator. What compiler will do is it will check, okay, this is true, fine. It will go for the next evaluation. Okay, this is false. Now compiler knows that in and operator, even if one condition is false, the whole output is false, right? That is why what will compiler do immediately, it will come out of the evaluation. It will not execute these evaluations. Is it clear? Why it will not evaluate? Because it knows that if one condition is false, even if there are 100 conditions which are true, even if there are 1,000 conditions which are true in the future, there is no use at all. Because in and operator, if one condition is false, everything is false. Is this point clear? Okay, everyone. So this is how it is in the and operator. So what you have to understand in the and operator as soon, okay, that is what I'll be writing now. Okay. In and operator, when, okay, when it evaluates, okay, first, when it evaluates first false condition, okay, it will stop, okay, searching, okay, or let's say like this, okay, when it let's say when it meets, okay, when it meets first false condition, okay, when it meets first false condition, it stops evaluating. Okay, so this is what it is. Is this point clear for everyone? Please take this screenshot. Which means if I write like this, a false and true and false, one more false I'll write here, and true and true. So definitely answer is false. But what will happen? How the control will flow is like this. First the control will come here. Yes, as soon as it sees the first false condition, immediately the control will come out. The answer is false here. it will not search the other conditions at all. It will not search the other condition. Why it will not search? Because it knows that if one condition is false, everything is false. So that is why that is the name. That's why the name is logical operator, because it thinks logically. It's waste of checking other things. Okay, fine. So okay. Now we have understood about this and operator. Maybe you might have to take screenshot again if you want. Those who understood, no need to take. Let's talk about OR operator. Okay. In OR operator, okay. Yes. Just a minute. Yes. So in OR operator, OR operator. So let me write one equation that is true, okay, or false, or true, or false. Okay. So what is the answer here? OR operator knows that in OR operator, even if one condition is true, everything is true. Yes, that is why what it will do, as soon as it sees the first true condition, the control will come out. The answer is true. It will not search other. It will not search other operator at all. It will not search it. Okay. Why it will not search? Because it knows, hey, if one first is true, if 1,000 of the other operands are false, the answer is still true only. Because if one of them is true, everything is true, why should I even search? Okay, why should I even search the other operands? It's a waste of time. Let me not search. That is why it thinks logically. Okay, answer is true here. So if I write here false or false, okay, or false or false. So if I write like this, yes. So it is false, 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 right? Definitely answer is false. Because none of them is true, the answer is false. But which false condition it will give me? Which is the false condition? See, this is that false condition which it will give me. Answer is false. Okay. It will not give the first false condition, it will give me the last false condition. Okay. So this is how it is in the OR operator. Okay. So if there is a false here, and if there is a false, if there is a true, and again if there is a true, what will happen? Compiler will it will search this. This is false. It will check the second condition. This is false. When it sees the true condition, first true condition, immediately the control will come out and it will return the first true condition. Answer is true. Please take this as screenshot. Take this screenshot. I hope that you have understood about control flow of your and OR operators. Okay, so this is how important it is. Okay, because this is really important. Why it is really important, I will tell you in programming. Okay, because I will tell you one story using which you will really understand that how important it is. I will clear everything. Okay, so I will tell you about and operator here. Imagine that you, okay, this is you, okay, this is you, okay, you have one mustache here, okay, this is one boy, okay, and what he sees, he sees one beautiful girl, he sees, okay, he sees one beautiful girl, okay, so he will go to her and he will ask for a date, luckily she agrees for a date, okay, just a date, they're having some coffee or something. So when they're having coffee, okay, what this person will ask, this person foolishly, he will first ask a question. Okay, he should have started with slow conversation, but he directly asked a question, that is, how many boyfriends you had, how many boyfriends you had. This is the first question he will ask. Okay. What she will do? She will give a nice, flying chapel. She will give, right? So that's the problem, that's the problem. But if he knew programming, okay, if he knew programming, he could have, avoided this problem. How? By putting one and operator, he could have saved his question. How? I will tell you. So there is a way to ask a question. The first question he should have asked was like this. He should have asked, did you have, first he should ask, maybe, not immediately, maybe after 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 1 month of chatting, then he should have asked, "Hey, did you have, okay, did you have boyfriend?" That first question he should ask. After asking that question, then only he should ask, how many boyfriend you had, let me write it here. Okay, let me cut this. First he should ask, did you, okay, had boyfriend, question mark. Then and operator we have to use. Then we have to ask the second question, that is how many, okay, how many. So in this way you have to ask a question. If he asked in this way, he would have, his cheek would have been saved. How, let me evaluate this using programming. Okay, so first question, okay, first when I ask the question, did you had a BF, imagine that she tells no, no. So what is her answer? Her answer is false. Okay, so when I tell her answer is false, did you have BF, she will tell no, I did not have boyfriend. Now do you think if the condition is false, will it check the second condition? Remember, in and operator, if the condition is false, don't you think as soon as it sees false, immediately the output is false? Immediately, don't you think the control will not go to the right side? It will not check the other conditions. Remember? Yes. That is why when she tells no, you as a programmer, you should not ask the second question, right? This is where your and operator will save you in programming. Okay. Before asking the second question, you have to make sure that are you eligible to ask the second question by putting on and operator. Only if the first condition is true, then only ask the second question you have to tell. I hope this concept is clear. Now let me tell what if her answer is true. Okay, so if her answer was true, yes, watch here. No, if her answer was true, she will tell, yes, I had PF. She will tell. If she tells like that, then and operator. What is and operator? If the first condition is true, then only it will check the second condition. That is how it is in and operator. So second question you will ask, okay, how many you had? Dear, you will ask. She will tell answer. What her answer? Now it is safe because she had some BF. So you should ask how many. That is okay. So I hope you have understood. How you can save yourself in programming using and operator. Okay, so this is really important in HackerRank using and operator. Okay, because I want to tell you, maybe some of you know some strings. Okay, some of you know some string, or let me put in general. Imagine that this is a memory in a computer. Before accessing the data in the memory, first you have to ask whether memory is there or not. Okay, if the memory is there, then only access the data. Like that, you have to put a question. Okay, that's how you have to use in programming. In future classes, I will tell in more detail, but this is how you have to use and operator. Don't take this as screenshot. Okay, don't tell this in the interview also. This is just for you to understand. Okay, this is just for you to understand. Okay, so this is all about our logical operator. Everything what you have to know about logical operator, you have understood. Okay. Now tomorrow I'll be teaching the bitwise operator, but today I want to tell you about your if and else conditions. Okay? How to use if and else condition, all those things we will see. Now, and yes, definitely, tomorrow or after 2 days or after 3 days, I will give you live example. I will give you live example to show you that in and operator, the control will not flow to the further. It will not flow further. That proof also I will show you. Okay. Now let's talk about if and else condition because it is somewhat linked to the logical operator. That is why. Okay, we have to understand because this is a basic one. So in programming, okay, in programming, how do you write a program for that if and else? Because in real life, okay, you are using many if and else, right? So teacher will tell you, if you have done the homework, then only sit in the class. Else you go out. So these kind of programs you have to do in programming. So how to write if and else? I'll be telling you what here. I know, that 98% of you already know this, but I am imagining that maybe there is, 2% of mechanical or civil branch people. So for them, I'm telling how to you write this, So if, it has a syntax. Syntax means it has a way to write, okay? There is a way we have to write in the compiler. So I have to write like this. This is a bracket which I have to give. This is a bracket which I have to give. And inside, after writing this, I will write this bracket like this. Now, this is called as, okay, I'll change the color. Yes, this is called as condition. This is called as condition. and this is called as, okay, this is called as body. This is called as body of the if statement. Okay, if that is the parenthesis is called as a condition, this is called as a body. Now what will happen? Now what will happen is, if the condition is true, okay, if the condition is true, the body will execute. If the condition is false, the body will not execute. As simple as that. Now one example I would like to give, so I'll write here, if if of 1, okay. Now tell me, is the condition true or false? Now the condition is true, right? If the condition is true, what will happen is, it will execute the body. So system.out.print, I will tell hi, like this, I'll tell hi. Now will I get the output here? Let's see, let's see. Yes, very important thing here, watch here. I'll tell if some condition is true. Now, those who are thinking, you already know the answer. Maybe you'll get to know that maybe you are wrong. Watch it. Maybe I'm not telling 100%. Maybe you are wrong. If of 1, can you guys tell me what is the answer here? Can you guys tell me what's the answer? Yes. Okay. Good. Okay. It is error here. It is error in in Java. In Java, the condition, it has to be Boolean value only. Okay, the condition has to be Boolean value. Now 1, is it a Boolean value? No, it is not a Boolean value. So your if condition is there, right? It requires a Boolean value. But what did you pass there? You pass an integer value, right? So the error message, what it will tell is, it found an integer, but required is Boolean. So watch here, if I compile, okay, if I compile, watch here, let's see. What is the error message? We have to see that clearly. You have to understand the error message. So it will tell incompatible types. Okay. So what is telling? Incompatible types. Int cannot be converted to Boolean, right? So it has an integer. 1 is an integer. It is trying to convert to Boolean, but it can't. Okay. So it is incompatible types. So one point I want to tell you about this error message. What is this? What is the meaning of incompatible types? When will you get the incompatible types? See, as I told you in the previous classes, when you write 2 plus 0.6, when you write 2 plus 0.6, what will happen? Don't you think this 2 is converted to float by adding 0.0 by the compiler, right? So this will happen, right? Because this will happen, then only the answer you will get. Because operation between same type is possible. Operation between integer and double is not possible. Integer and float is not possible. Operation between same types is possible. So the compiler will convert the integer 2 to float 2. So it will convert like that. But here also it is trying to convert. Okay, it is trying to convert the integer 1 to Boolean, but it can't convert. Okay, whenever it can't convert, Whenever it can't convert, that convert word is important. Then only it will tell incompatible types. Okay, it will tell incompatible types when it can't convert. Okay, that point you have to understand. Okay, so that is why definitely. Then if I go back here, I can make a note that condition has to be, okay, it has to be Boolean value. Okay, it has to be Boolean value, which means I have to tell true here, true or false. I have to tell. If I tell if of true, if body will execute. Watch here. I'll tell if of true. Okay, if the condition is true, your if body will execute. Okay, hi is executed. If I tell condition is false, okay, if I tell condition is false, simple. Okay, if the condition is false, the body will not execute. As simple as that. Okay, the body will not execute. That's why you are seeing, outpress press any key to continue, because nothing is there here. Okay, so I would like to tell this, with the clear example. Here I will tell, print one I will tell. Okay, then outside this if, yes, I'll tell print 2 and print 3. Watch here. Maybe now you'll get more clear answer. So here you can see that if the condition is false. If the condition is false, your if will not execute. Okay, your if will not execute, but the other two statements will execute. Yes. If now the condition is false, if will not execute, but the other two statements will execute. That's why if I compile and execute, see the output. Output is output is 2 and 3. right? So I want you to take this screenshot by writing, output is, output is 2, okay, and it is 3. Please take this screenshot. Okay, you might be already knowing this. Yes. So now if I make it as true, here, okay, if the condition is true, okay, what will happen? The body will execute. If the condition is true, what will happen? The body will execute. After executing the body, okay, these two statements, are they in any condition there? No, they are not in any condition. They are free now, which means whether the condition is true or whether the condition is false, these two statements will always execute. Okay, only the statement which is inside the if body, okay, which is inside the if body, that depends on the condition. So now condition is true, 1 it will print, 2 it will print, 3 it will print. Let's see. Okay, okay, let's see here. You see, 1, 2, 3 is the answer. So you can take the output, those who are from mechanical branch or something, those who don't know, you can take the output like this. Not audible. Okay, guys, am I audible? Guys, am I audible? Yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. So I hope you have understood this. Now I want you to, I want you to ask one question. Can I write, because I have to give only Boolean values, right? Can I write 2 is less than 5 like this? Is it a Boolean value or is it an integer value? Can you guys tell me, will it tell error or is it not an error? Error or no error? You guys please comment here. Error or no error? Manas is telling error. Shishant is telling not error. Okay. Okay. No error. No. Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. It is not an error. Okay. It is not an error. Why? Because your if, always remember your if is not seeing the number 2 at all. Your if is not seeing the number 2. You have to understand that whenever there is a bracket like this, whenever there is a bracket, don't think it has the highest precedence. Whenever there is a bracket, I think you know the Bodmer's rule, right? Maths, I think you have passed your 12th. So you must be knowing Bodmer's rule that bracket comes first, which means 2 less than 5 is evaluated first. What is 2 less than 5? 2 less than 5, okay, what's the answer? Yes, 2 is less than 5. Yes means our computer will tell true. True, what will happen? Yes, true is returned, right? Means this value 2 is less than 5 is removed from the compiler. Compiler will remove that and the returned value, the result is placed. The result is true. So this happens internally, right? So 2 is less than 5 is removed and its result is placed. Always this happens internally. So now if of true, is it valid? Yes, it is valid. So this is what it happens. I wanted that to be clear. So definitely when I compile, watch here. Okay, when I compile, okay, yes, and if I execute, watch here, it is like this, answer is correct. Okay, I hope this point is also very clear for everyone. Now I would like to ask one question with you. Okay, if I write is 2 less than 5, okay, and is 5 less than 9, okay, if I write like this, what is the answer? What is the answer? What is the answer? Error is it? Okay, let's see, maybe 2 of them are telling error. No, how many of them telling error? Many of them are. Okay, let's see how many of you telling error. Okay, output Deepanshu Kumar, output is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so someone is telling output is 1, 2, 3. Okay, yes, Anish is telling no error. So definitely, the people who thought they knew programming, okay, because these are all very important things in programming. Okay, that is why each and every class, even though you have to watch it. Okay, okay. Anindita Das is telling no error. It is perfectly fine. Cupcake is telling no error. Okay, Cupcake, from tomorrow, please rename yourself so that I can call you by the real name. Okay. So everyone, please rename with your original names. Parents have given you beautiful name. Let's use it. Okay. No error. Okay. I would like to tell you one thing. Okay. Okay. So yes, let's see. Let's see. This is interesting here. I would like to delete everything here. Erase everything. Okay. So I have written is 2 less than 5. Okay. Is it less than 9? This is what I have to return. Now, don't you think There are multiple operators here. See, when I had given the question 2 plus 5 into 3, don't you think we had to, what we have to follow? Highest priority elimination method, right? We have to see which has the highest priority and that we have to solve. Okay, but what if 2 plus 3, what if all are of the same priority? Then from left to right we have to go, agree or not? Yeah, first you have to do 2 plus 3, then you have to do 5 plus 3, the total, that is 8. Like that we have to solve. Do you remember that left to right I have taught you? Yes. Now what we have to do is here, okay, we have to solve it from left to right. We have to solve it from left to right, which means this is the first operation which we have to do. I hope this is clear. Now what is 2 less than 5? 2 less than 5. When the compiler sees 2 less than 5, okay, will it tell yes or no, or true or false? What is the answer, guys? It is true, right? Yes. Yes, it is true. Then other operator is kept as it is. Okay, other operator is kept as it is. Now computer will try to evaluate this. Okay. Now I have told you one very important for a relational operator, right? What did I tell you? I told that relational operator, it returns a Boolean value. Okay, it returns a Boolean value, right? But it accepts what? It accepts only numbers, right? It accepts only numbers. This is a very important point. But you tell me, is it a number here? Is it a number? Yes, it is not a number, right? So what will be the error message here, right? So we got to know it's an error definitely. So we have to now think what will be the error message. Okay. See, what is the first type? The error message is something like this. Okay. The first type. Okay. The first type. Okay. It is Boolean, right? Don't you think the first type is Boolean here? So first type is Boolean. What is the second type? The second type is integer. So it will tell int. Second type is int. Okay. What it will tell? What error message it will tell? Let's see. Watch here. Yes, I will compile. When I compile, what's the error message? Okay, let's see. So it is telling, bad operand types. Okay, for binary operator. Yes, this is see in here there is no problem. Are you understanding? We have properly evaluated that. Don't you think when I evaluated for this operator there was a problem? The compiler is also showing which operator there is a problem. Yeah, right. I hope you are noticing that. It is it is showing you there is a problem in this operator. It is showing you that. What's the first type? So don't you think the first type was Boolean, the second type was integer. Yeah. See, the first type is the Boolean, the second type is integer. Yes. So it is also showing the same error here. Okay, I'll undo this. Okay. Okay. So I will clear all drawings. Again, we'll execute. Okay. Watch. Okay. Sorry. This is the previous answer. Okay. I have to compile here. Okay. So watch here. So what it is telling? It is telling bad operand type. Okay. So bad operand means here there is an operand, that is a Boolean operand. True was there? No, this is a Boolean operand. This is a integer operand. So the operand was bad for the binary operator less than in this line, in the line number 5. So I hope that all of you have clearly understood what's the problem and never do such kind of mistake. And these kind of questions are asked in the interview. Okay, MCQ questions they will ask. I hope irrespective of your branch, whichever branch you are from, whether you knew programming or not, till here everything is clear. That is what I believe. Okay, if you attended the classes on time, of course. Okay. Then how to do, sir? How to do that case? If you want to do, what you have to do is you have to use and operator. Okay, you have to use and operator like this. You have to 2 is less than 5. You have to ask again, and you have to ask is 5 less than 9. In this way, you have to split them. This is the way you can find the answer. Okay, you have to split them like this. Now let's see what will happen. So is 2 less than 5? Yes. Yes means true. Okay, true. And is there. And as it is, I'll keep. Is 5 less than 9? Okay. Is 5 less than 9? Yes, 5 is less than 9. So that answer is also true. Now true and true. Answer is true. Okay. So in this way, we can get the answer. We have to split them like this. And operator is 5 less than 9. Okay. This is the way. Since our answer is true, it will print 1, 2, and 3. See, 1, 2, and 3, it printed. Okay, so I hope this concept is also very clear for you. Now, okay, yes, I will close this. Let me talk about, what's the time now? Okay, so let me talk about increment, pre-increment, pre-decrement, post-increment, post-decrement operators. Okay, let me talk about that. So, where is this? Yeah, I will clear the screen right now. So there is one operator, okay? How there is an addition operator, right? Same thing like that. There is an increment operator. What will this increment operator do? This increment operator will increment the value by 1. Okay? It will increment the value by 1. So normally, if I want to increment the value by 1, normally what I would like to, how I should write it? See, first I have to tell, first I have to assign a value. So I will tell like this, if 5, give this 5 to a variable A. I am telling, give this 5 to a variable A. But don't you think A is coming for the first time? Yes, I told you previously, whenever a variable is coming for the first time, you have to declare that variable. Declaration means what? Declaration means you're telling a variable is of what type. Okay, because every variable should be belonging to some type. It has to have one type. Okay, so your A belongs to which type you have to tell. So I am telling my type is integer type. This is what I have to tell. Okay. Next what, sir? Next what means I would like to add 1 to this A. Okay, I would like to add 1. How can I add 1? I have to tell like this, A plus 1 I have to add. A plus 1 I want to do. Okay, you have done A plus 1, but if you write this much, okay, if you write only this much, is the value getting incremented? Okay, let's see. Okay, if I write a program, okay, like this. So I'll tell int A is equals to 5, and I have told A plus 1. Then I'm printing the A value. Okay, I'm printing the A value. Is this even right? Is this even right? Let's see. See what it is telling. It is not a statement. It is not a statement. Why it is not a statement? Why? Because see, I want you to understand. Okay, so what happens here is your A value. What's the A value? Okay, there is something called as temporary memory. Okay, there is something called as temporary memory. So what will happen is the temporary memory. Okay, it will hold the value of A. What's the value of A? 5. It will hold the value of A. Plus, what's the value of 1? Value of 1 is 1. It will hold it. And 5 plus 1 it will do. What is 5 plus 1? 6. So it will evaluate that and it will hold the answer. Where is the answer now? It is in the temporary memory. Now, this 6, are you giving it to any variable? You are not giving it to any variable. So what is the use of writing such a statement? It is not a complete statement. Is it clear? Because you are adding everything, but you are not giving that value to anyone. So it is an incomplete statement. It is not a complete statement. Then how do you complete it? You have to complete it by telling whatever this value is there, 6, give it to one variable. What is that variable? I will tell, give it to the variable A only. Okay, give to the variable A. Now I would like to tell you one thing very important. That is, see, is this A? Is this A coming for the first time? No, it is coming for the second time. So don't declare. Is this variable coming for the first time? No, it is coming for the second, third time. So don't declare that variable. Many people will write, here int A equals to 5, they will write, and again they will write int A equals to A plus 1. That you should not do. Okay, this declaration. Okay, so this declaration int A, this has to be done only once, not again and again and again. Okay, fine. So I hope you already know this in the yesterday's class. Okay. So this is the way I have to write a program to increment a value. Okay, I have to tell whatever is there in the temporary memory, you give it to the left hand side variable. That is how I have to tell. Now if I write like this, whatever is there in the temporary memory, 5 plus 1 I have taken from the memory, I have added. Now give it to the variable A. Is it coming for the first time or second time? First time. So if I compile and execute, okay, yes. So I'll tell you what will happen in the memory, right? In the memory, what happened was there was a memory A and whose memory value was 5. This was there. Then you took a temporary memory which will be created by default. It will do 5 plus 1, which is 6. That 6 is given to which variable? The left hand side variable, that is A. So the 5 is overwritten and the new value 6 is placed. The 5 is gone, the 6 is pasted here. And at the end, you are telling a print A value. Now, don't you think the latest updated A value is 6? So it will print, okay, it will print 6 here. Let's see. Okay, I will clear. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yes. Yes, the answer is 6. Okay, answer is 6. So this is the way to increment it, right? But there is one more way to increment it. Okay, there is one more way. What is that way? That is directly can tell a plus plus. Okay, a plus plus is one more way to increment the value by 1. Let's compile and see. You can see we got the output. Okay, we got the output. How we have a plus plus? We have a minus minus also. What will a minus minus do? It will decrement the value by 1. So 5 will become 4 now. Let's see. 5 will become 4. See, it has become 4. Okay, so we have seen a plus plus, right? But not only that, okay, there is plus plus a also. Plus plus a. Plus plus a comes here. What is plus plus a? It also will increment the value by 1. So plus plus a also will increment the value by 1 only. Answer is 6. Okay. Plus plus a is also same. A plus plus is also same only. Okay. It is also same. See here. 6, it is same. So there is minus minus which comes before a, and there is a minus minus which comes after a. Both are same. Okay, both are same. Let's see. Minus minus a. See, it will decrement the value by. So I hope this concept you have understood here. Now let's see what is the actual difference then, because definitely those two can't be exactly same. Something should be different. Yes. So what is that actual difference? Let's see. So if I write, a plus plus, okay. Now this plus plus, you tell me one thing. Plus plus a, this plus plus is there, right? Is it a unary operator or a binary operator? Is it a unary operator or binary operator? What do you think? Yes, it's a unary operator, right? Because this operator has only one operand, that is, it has only one operand, that is a. Okay, it has only one operand, that is a. Fine. Now, this is called as increment operator. Okay, that is called as increment operator. It is called as increment operator. But the question is, this increment, is it after the operand or is it before the operand? Right? That's the question. Now, do you think this increment is after the operand? Yes. Here, increment, okay, increment is, okay, after the operand. That is why if it is after the operand, it is post increment. If it is after the operand, it is post increment. I hope this is clear. Okay. Then we have one more thing, that is plus plus a. Okay. Here now, don't you think this plus plus operator is before the operand? If it is before the operand, we tell it as, okay. See, if increment is before, okay, before the operand, before the operand. Okay. If it is before the operand, it is called as pre-increment operator. Okay, this is called as that's post increment, pre-increment. I hope this concept is clear. You take the screenshot. Take the screenshot here as a notes. Okay, I hope please don't mind my handwriting. Okay, that is the main problem which I have. Whatever I do, handwriting doesn't improve. Okay. But I think the spaces are good. You will understand, maybe you will understand handwriting. That is enough. I don't want Miss Universe for my handwriting here. Okay, so I will clear everything. Erase all. Same thing. Maybe instead of erasing, let's see here. How can I modify? I'll modify for decrement here. Okay, minus minus. So here decrement. Okay, decrement is after the operand. That's why it is called as post, okay, decrement. Yes, it is called as post decrement. And here I'll write a minus, minus minus a. Okay, here decrement. Okay, okay, decrement is before the operand, so it is pre, okay, DEC. It is pre-decrement. Okay, simple concept. Those who want, you can take this screenshot. Now I'll tell you what's the difference here. Okay. Okay, I hope you have taken the screenshot. Now I would like to go here. Okay. Now the guys who already know Java tend to make some mistakes here. Okay. So okay. I'm writing the A value. Okay, I'm writing the A value. A value is 5 and I'm printing that 5. So the answer is 5. Fine. Now you see the post increment. The meaning of post increment means increment later. The meaning of pre increment means increment first. So if I write A plus plus here, what's the meaning of A plus plus? Increment later. Okay. So what is the output? Can you guys please text me? What is the output here? What is the output here? 5. Okay. Yes. Many of them are answering it wrong. Watch here. Okay. Very important thing you'll understand now. Very important thing. I have compiled and I'm executing, right? Answer is 6 only. Answer is 6. Why? If I write plus A, just now, I have showed, just now I have showed this, but you didn't remember. That's why, that's good actually. So whatever I write, the answer is 6 only. Why it is? I'll tell you very important thing. See, whenever you see this increment operator, okay, if it is in one line, in one statement, if there is only one increment operator, then increment happens no matter what. Okay, you have to worry about post increment and pre increment. You have to worry about post increment and pre increment only if there are multiple operators. Okay, only if there are multiple operators, then only you have to think. Okay, for example, if I write here plus 5, okay, plus 8, and now you have to think whether it is post increment or pre increment. But don't you think in this statement there is only one increment operator? Yes. If there is only one increment operator, it doesn't matter whether it is a post increment or pre increment. Okay. So the thing is, I think the current has gone. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So yeah, it's fine. This much you can manage, I guess. Okay. So I hope you have understood, right? So if there is only one increment operator in one statement means till you see semicolon, okay? Increment happens no matter what. Okay, increment happens no matter what. So that's the thing you have to understand. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, let's see what will happen if I write like this. If I write A plus plus, okay, if I write A plus plus, now what is the answer? Can you guys tell me now what's the answer here? Okay, Suraj is telling audio is not clear. Guys, is my audio clear or is it not clear? Clear? Okay, fine. So some of you have told the answer as 5 and some of you have told the answer as 6. Now I would like to tell you, okay, I would like to tell you what's the answer. See, purposefully I have told like this in the few minutes back that in one statement, if there is only one operation, okay, it is simply increment. But tell me, in this statement, this is one statement, right? In this statement, how many operations are there? Can you guys tell me in this statement how many operations are there? Is it one operation or is it two operation? Is it one operation or two operation? How many operations are there? Okay. See, yes, there are two operations. The first operation is to print. Okay, you have to print, and this is there is one task called as print. There is one task called as increment. Okay, which means there are two operations which you have to do. If there are two operations which you have to do, then the question comes: is it pre or post? Okay, then the question comes of pre and post. See, you understand this in the English sense also. In the English also, pre and post means something, right? Pre means before something. Post means after something. Something should be there. Agree or not? Post increment means increment later. Increment after something. Something should be there. In the previous case, when I just wrote a plus plus, is there any something here? There was no something. That's why it didn't matter. But now, when I'm telling print also, increment also, there are two things now. Yes, when there are multiple things to be evaluated, then you have to worry about pre or post. Now, what is it meaning? A plus plus means post increment. Increment later, now give the value of A to the print statement. What is the value of A now? Let me draw the memory. A value is 5, right? A value is 5. What's the value of A? 5. So 5 is given to print statement, which means in my output, 5 is printed. This is my output. 5 is printed. After printing 5, then there is a plus plus operator post increment. After using the value increment, then the A value is changed to 6. So definitely A value will change to 6. But the question is when it will change. After giving the value or before giving the value. Okay. So this is how, that is why the answer, the output will be 5. But the memory will be 6 only. Let's see. Okay. Let's see what's the output here. Okay. I will clear all drawings, close it, and I will compile. I compile, and when I execute, watch here. Answer is 5, right? Answer is 5 only. Okay. So this is what it is. Okay. Please take the screenshot, and I'll tell output is 5. Output is 5. Please take the screenshot. I would like to give more examples on this. Okay. Okay. I hope you have taken the screenshot. So now I will write here plus, plus A. Let's see what's the difference here. Okay. So now in one statement there are two things to be done. The first thing is to increment the value of A. The second thing is to print. So when there are multiple things to be done in the in a statement, we have to see is it post increment or pre increment. So let me draw the memory. Okay, memory of A. Memory of A is like this. In the memory of A, I have initialized the value with 5. So there is a 5 here. Okay. So I have told you, always come inside, you have to go inside that brackets because that has the highest priority. So is it post increment or pre increment? It is a pre increment. Okay. So first I am telling pre increment means first increment the value. Okay. First increment the value, then use it. So if I am increment the value first, what is the value of A? 5. First I have to increment the value. I have incremented to 6. After incrementing the value, then you have to use that value. Now I will use the value. Where I have to use? I have to give to the print method. So if I give to the print method, my output, okay, output will be the value of A. What's the value of A? 6. 6 will be my output. I hope this concept is clear. If it is not clear, don't worry at all because I am going to explain you with the complex questions now. So output is 6. So I would like to change the output as 6. So a comment I have to change output as 6. Let's execute. See, output is 6. So please take the screenshot so that you'll understand. If you want, I can remove that. Yes. I hope you have taken the screenshot. The same thing goes for decrement also. Okay. The same thing goes for decrement. So if I tell minus minus here, what it means? It means that first I have to decrement the value 5 to 4. Then I have to give that 4 to print statement. Okay. So pre-decrement I have done. So first decrementing, then using the value. Decrement, then use. Answer is 4. Okay. Then post decrement is there. There is a post decrement. What's the meaning of that? Okay. So you have to see here. If when I am coming from left to right, print ln statement, because see those who are not understood till now, at least in this way you can understand. Okay. At least in this way you have to understand. See, what is my A value? A value is 5. So if I print like this, see, I'm telling you the easiest way to understand post decrement and pre decrement. Okay, I'm telling you the easiest way. Answer is 5. Why it is 5? Because when the println statement came from left to right, it saw one A, so it printed A. Okay. So now when I'm writing plus plus here, so println statement is coming from left to right. Okay, it is coming from left to right. You tell me, is it this println statement? Is it seeing A first, or is it seeing plus plus first? It is seeing plus plus first. which means it first needs to increment the value, okay, then it will take the value of A. You can read like that also. So println statement, first it sees the plus plus value. So first it will increment. So A, which is 5, becomes 6. Then updated memory is 6. That A it will print. So same thing I can tell for pre-decrement also here. Now if I write pre-decrement, I will come from left to right. Watch here. I am trying to print a value here. So tell me, am I decrementing first? Am I seeing minus minus sign first, or am I seeing the A value first? I am seeing the A value. Now in the memory, what's the value of A? 5. Now, don't you think your output will be 5 first? Because first it will print the A value as it is. Then minus minus is there. Then the memory will become 4. Okay. Then the memory will become 4, but it will print 5. I hope here you have understood the concept. Here you have understood the concept. 5. Okay. Answer is 5 only. So now I would like to give one example, because I think I'll take for 5 more minutes. Okay, 5 more minutes, so we can completely understand this. So I like to take one hard example here. Okay. So here is all. So if I give one statement like this, A plus plus plus, okay, A minus minus, okay, and I would like to subtract minus minus, or let's say plus plus A. Okay, so this is the question which I have now. So someone has told me, int A value is 5. They have told A value is 5. They want me to evaluate this, and they want me, there's a semicolon, of course, and I'm giving that value to a variable called as C. Okay, watch here. I'm evaluating all this, and I'm giving to a variable called as C. Now C, is it coming for the first time or second time? It is coming for the first time. Whenever a variable is coming for the first time, I have to tell what type it is. It is integer type. Okay. Then after that, I would like to print. So system.out.print, I would like to print that C, so that I can print the result. And now the question is how to evaluate this. Yes. So I'll tell you the trick. I know. Definitely you have sat for 1.5 hours. Yes, your concentration level will be very low. But this is the last problem. We'll solve it. Okay. So that tomorrow I can start with a fresh topic, and within 50 days I can cover more topics, so that you will get more demo classes. Okay. Yes. So answer is 1, 2. Okay. Let's see. Because there is a way to solve this. Okay. Let's see. Always remember, whenever you see these kind of question, first you have to draw the memory level. Okay. You must draw the memory level. That is like this. Okay. You have to tell here memory of A. Okay. This is our memory of A. You have to draw like this. Initially, what's the A value? 5. You have to initialize the value with 5. You have to do this. Okay. Then what to do? Then what to do means, let's come from left to right. Left to right. See, are you seeing the A value first, or are you seeing the plus plus value? You are seeing the A value. You come to the memory here. What's the value of A? Value of A is 5. You write 5 here. If you are thinking where this 5 is stored, I have told you, it is stored in the temporary memory. It is stored in the temporary memory. As soon as you have written 5, but don't you think plus plus is there? Yes, that is why go to the memory and increment this A to 6. Don't forget to increment that. You will go wrong. You have to increment it to 6. Okay. Yes, I'm very sorry. I have missed one point here. Okay, that is, understand here. That is, don't you think in this line there is operation of multiple precedence levels? Okay, there is addition which you have to do, there is subtraction which you have to do, there is pre-increment and pre-decrement which you have to do. In this case, we have to follow, okay, we have to follow highest priority elimination method. This is what we have to follow, highest priority elimination method. Okay, now if you're thinking which operator has the highest priority, can you guys tell me which operator has the highest priority? Can you guys comment here which operator has the highest priority? Which is the operator which has highest priority? Okay. Yes, which is that hand? Which is that operator? The operator is unary operator. Okay. I have told you, always unary operator will have the highest priority, right? So plus plus operator is a unary operator. Your plus operator is a binary operator. Your minus operator is a binary operator. Yes. this is a unary operator, this is a unary operator, okay, and yeah, so this is a unary operator, and this is a unary operator. So this operator has a highest priority, so I have to solve only that first. Okay, see, I hope you are seeing, everywhere highest priority elimination method comes into place. Yes, everywhere, whatever you want to evaluate, this is the method you want to solve. Okay, so I have written it as 5. Now I have incremented the memory to 6. Then plus I have to keep it as it is. I should not touch that plus sign. Okay, I should not touch that plus sign. Okay, plus sign should be there as it is. Then a minus minus. So are you seeing the value of a first, or are you seeing the decremented value of a? You are seeing the value of a first. What's the value of a here? 6 in the memory. So you write 6. Then don't forget to do minus minus. So go there to the memory, do decrement it by 1, it becomes 5. Then this minus sign is there, write it as it is, because you are not going to evaluate that. Then you have plus plus a, which means before writing the value of a, we have to increment the value of a, plus plus a. So a, which is 5, becomes 6. After incrementing the 6, now the compiler sees a. So what's the value there? 6. Okay, value is 6 there. Then there is a semicolon. Yes, highest priority we have eliminated. Then next highest priority is from left to right. Plus and minus have the same precedence. That is why whenever there is the same precedence, you have to solve it from left to right. So left to right, I will go. What is 5 plus 6? 5 plus 6 is 11. What is 11 minus 6? 11 minus 6 is 5. 5 will be our answer. Okay. So let me now check. How many of you have told correct answer? Okay. Yes, only a few have told correct answer. Now let's see this. Okay, let's test it. So a plus 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 a minus minus. So I would like to test it here. So I would like to print the value of c, where int c is equals to a plus 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 a minus minus. Okay, then minus, okay, plus plus a. I think this was the code which you had seen. A plus 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 a minus minus, a plus 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 a minus minus, yes, minus plus plus a. So this is the code. Let's see whether we are getting the 5 answer or no. Okay, see, we are getting the answer as 5. There is no doubt that you will not get if you follow the procedure. Okay, so I hope everyone has understood this point here. Okay, so this is how important it is to understand pre-increment and post-increment. Now I would like to give one. I would like to solve one more time. I would like to solve one more time so that you can solve in your home today after this class and test for yourself. Now I would like to clear everything. Okay, erase all. So why I would like to solve, because this is your first time where you're doing this kind of problem, and I would like to give not only one example, 2 examples, so that you'll understand clearly. Okay, so yes, so I will write the question here. Okay, a value is 5. Okay, maybe let me write one more. B value is 8. Okay, let me write like this. So I will write now int, definitely here it is int a, int c, int b, and I'll tell int c is equals to plus plus a, okay, into minus minus b plus a plus plus minus, or let's say, yes, let's say mod, let's say mod, why not, uh, b plus plus, okay, multiplied by a minus minus plus minus minus b. Okay, so if this is the case, then how to solve? Watch here carefully. Yes, what I'll do is first I have to see which is the highest, which has the highest priority, right? Because you have to do highest priority elimination method. The highest priority is always unary operator, so this has the highest priority. So I have to solve only for the increment first. Okay, yes, let's see here. So what is the value of plus plus? Okay, I have to draw the memory, right? Yes, this is very important. Memory for a, memory for a is, yes, I'll write 5 here. Memory for b is 8 here. Okay, so I'm coming from left to right. So am I seeing the a value first, or am I seeing the plus plus value? You are seeing the plus plus value, which means first increment the value of a, 5 to 6. Okay, plus plus is done. Then a value you are seeing, a value is 6. Multiplication as it is, other operator as it is. Minus minus you are seeing, minus minus of b. So first decrement the value of b from 8 to 7. After minus minus, then you're seeing b value, right? That's 7 value plus. Okay, a value. What's the a value? First you are seeing the a value. What's the a value in the memory? A value is 6. So first you write that 6. Then you make that 6 to 7. Okay, I have made it to 7. I have done plus plus. Then write mod operator here. B value you are seeing first. What is the B value first? 7. Write 7. Then you are seeing plus plus value. Don't forget to make it to 8. Then multiplication operator as it is. A value you are seeing first. What's the value of A? 7. You write that 7. Then minus minus is there. Okay. Decrement the value of 7 to 6. Then plus you are seeing minus minus is there here, right? So first you decrement the value of b, minus minus b. First you decrement the value of b to 7. Then use that 7. So highest priority I have eliminated. Then I have to see which operator has the highest precedence now. Now multiplication, okay, modulus, division has highest priority. Now I want you to understand. See, don't you think here multiplication and modulus are there together? Yes, whenever they are together, you have to group them together as much as possible. Okay, so this is the way. So let me only solve about this. What is 6 into 7? 6 into 7 is 42. Okay, plus operator as it is. What is 6 mod 7? Yesterday I have told you, 6 mod 7. If the numerator is smaller than denominator, answer is numerator only. That's why 6 mod 7 answer is 6. Then again 6 into 7 is there here, right? 6 mod 7 answer is 6. Then 6 into 7. What is 6 into 7? 42 again. Then plus 7 is there. From left to right I have to solve. 42 plus 42, 84. 84 plus 7, okay, 91. I think so. 91 is the answer. 84 plus 7 is 91. So our answer will be 91 if we solve this. Okay, I hope this concept is clear for everyone. I know maybe some of you who are attending for the first time today, you're not trusting me maybe. So let's check. Let's see this. A is equals to 5, okay, and int b equals to 8, okay, and I'm printing the value of c. So first what you're doing, it is plus plus a into minus minus b. So plus plus a into, okay, into minus minus b, then plus a plus 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 a plus plus a plus plus mod b plus plus into a minus minus into a minus minus plus minus minus b, okay, plus minus minus b. Let's see, whether eyes closed can we confidently answer whether our answer is 91 or not. Okay, so what has happened here? Let's see. Somewhere I have written some typing mistake here. Okay, somewhere I have done some typing mistake. Can you guys tell me what's the mistake? Okay, so what it is telling? A is already defined. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, so yeah, this is what error message. A is already defined. We have already seen that. Okay. Let's see now. Eyes closed. Can we tell whether the answer is 91 or not? See, definitely the answer is 91. So I hope you have confidence now how to solve. But let me tell you one thing. Definitely when you solve today for the first time, 80% of you guys will get the answer, but 20% of you guys will not get the answer. It is because you might be weak in mathematics. That's the only reason. You have to just practice, and definitely then only you can get the right answer. Imagine that you have followed the procedure, but when you're multiplying you have gone wrong, then who can help for that, right? So this is the concepts in pre-increment and post-increment. I hope today's class was very informative for all of you guys, and I will see you in tomorrow's class. In meanwhile, if your friends, if you think this is very informative, if you think this is something which not seen anywhere, please make sure that you're sharing this to your college friends, to your college juniors, so that they will join this course before 15 days. Okay, so this will be very helpful for me and for them also. Okay, and as the course fees is very less, that is 5,000 for 2 months of course. Nowhere else there is such a course. Okay, if you go to any other institute, they will charge you 20,000, 25, 30,000, 50,000, 90,000. Okay, they will charge all these kinds of money. But is it really required? Okay, no, it's not required. You just join here. You have definitely will get all the knowledge. If you are thinking, will I give placement or not? Okay, definitely I will not promise you placement, but I can help you with Mount Blue Drive, which I have told you. I can help you with that. Definitely, most of my friends, most of my friends, that is my students, have joined that. They have easily cracked the Mount Blue interview. If you have this much clarity, then definitely you can solve HackerRank. But other companies you can try off campus. See, when you go to an institute, what will happen is you are attending that institute drives, right? Now, do you know that there are off-campus drives also? So why do you have to pay to an institute to attend the drives, right? You pay to an institute to gain the knowledge. And drives, there are off-campus drives, there are many drives you can attend that. Why do you have to pay 20,000? Your parents hard-earned money for that. Okay, so it's your wish, it's your call. If you want to learn Java, I will give you the resources. You can learn Java from there. Okay, but programming, if you want to learn, as far I have seen, I have not seen a trainer. Maybe I have not seen who will teach in that depth in this slow manner. Okay, that's why I'm taking this course. See, I could have taken Java course also. Why I'm not taking Java course? The reason is there are many good Java trainers in the online. Okay, who are teaching very nicely. They are doing their job. But I have not seen a programming trainer who is teaching each and everything in detail. Okay, that is why you have to join this course to learn programming. Okay, so maybe tell your friends, juniors to at least watch the 15 days of basics video so that they have clear clarity. Yes, once again, thanks for attending this class. If you have any doubts, I'll be happy to solve it in a WhatsApp. Yes, you can please chat me in the WhatsApp. Thank you.